to my channel. Today's video is going to be a 5 looks 1 palette with this beautiful palette right here, the Alyssa Edwards Palette by Anastasia. I know this palette launched like a month ago, but here we are now with this video. You guys know that 5 looks 1 palette videos take like a week to make, but on top of that I went on vacation and now we're changing the floor downstairs and my house is a hot mess. So I don't want to give you guys excuses, but it's been a struggle to film and to have my head in like the makeup space because my house is a big pile of clutter right now. With that said, I honestly loved this palette and the looks I created with it and how out of my comfort zone I went and the results that I got, of course. I'm not gonna make this intro super long because it's always a struggle to keep these videos on the shorter side, but don't forget to follow my Instagram if you guys want to see up close shots of these looks that I'm about to show you, and don't forget to comment down below 1 through 5 what look was your favorite. Also give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, my name is Patty. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's get started with the first look with this palette. I have my eyebrows on and I have concealer on my eyelid, and we're just going to go ahead and jump in. The first color I'm using is Texas Made, and I'm using it with my Sephora collection number 27 brush. I am stamping it on the outer third of my eyelid and into the crease. One more time, I reloaded my brush and I am just stamping it and then stamping it into the crease ever so slightly, and then I'm going to start running that brush forward, just swiping it this time, not stamping it, all the way in to the inner corner. Okay, my camera ran out of memory, but here we are back. So I was saying just pat on the outer corner with that color and then swipe it into the inner corner and swipe it around what you stamped on, just to blend it all out. I'm then getting the color Headliner, which is that matte white shade, and I am going to go ahead and put it right underneath my brow, and I'm swiping it back and forth to meet with that Texas Made color, just like that. Going back with my original number 27 brush that has the pink in it, and just make sure everything is blending seamlessly into one another. The next color we are grabbing is the color Believe, and I'm once again going to stamp that one on the outer third of my eyelid first, and then stamp it a little bit above to meet with the crease. Back with my number 27 brush, I'm just going to blend back and forth on the crease of the eye so that it blends into Texas Made. If you find that that color is like not fully blending into the pink, what I did was I stamped a little bit of the Texas Made shade right over where you want them to mix, and then go back and forth with it a bit more until you don't see any more like hard edges. Blend, 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 blend. So just like that, this is what it should be looking like right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to use my Shape Tape concealer. And this brush here from Morphe, this is the M432. And I'm just going to cut my crease 2/3 in. And then I like to just pat all of that in with a fluffy brush or my finger. Okay, so next I'm grabbing my Sephora collection number 13 brush and the color Inspire. And I'm just tapping that color all over the first third of that cut crease space. And then to make this purple color meet with that very light champagne shade, I'm using the color DDG right here in the center of the eye. And I'm just tapping it with the number 13 brush too. Tap, tap, tap it all in the center of the eyelid and up to where we cut the crease. I'm going back with the color Believe right here on the outer corner, making sure we still see it very, very nice and vibrant, and swiping it to the center color. And then a little bit more Inspired, just making sure that everything looks like a nice transition right here. Alright, and this is what I have for the top of the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup, and I'll be back to finish up the under eye area. And for the under eyes, I'm going to not overcomplicate it. I'm going to first grab the color Believe, and I'm just going to put it on the outer half of my eye, very, very close to my lower lash line. I'm going to make it meet Believe right here on the end as well. And I'm doing that with the E36 brush by Morphe, which is a very tiny detailed brush. And then with my Morphe M506 and the color Texas Made, I'm going to do the inner half of the eye first. And then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to smoke that out and put it all the way to the outer corner underneath that purple. And just go back and forth, and blend, blend, blend. I'm going to get a little bit of headliner and put it underneath that pink to make sure it diffuses really nicely. The final step is the inner corner, and I'm going to do it with the color Inspire. I'm just going to round up that inner part of the eye there and make it meet underneath right here with the pink. Okay, so this is what it should look like before we put on mascara and lashes, and I will be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so I did some black eyeliner in the waterline of my eye and put some lashes on. These are Lily lashes in the style LA, the like cheaper ones that they have. Okay, and this is what it looks like from a little bit further away. On my lips, I have a lip balm, actually, this one right here. It's from Emily Gordon. This company sent me 4 of these, and I have never felt anything as buttery on my lips. They sent it to me. They didn't even ask me to like put it in any videos or anything, but I really, really like them, so I wanted to share them with you guys. And I'm going to leave a little link for their company's website down below in case you guys want to check them out. It is the softest, most buttery thing I've ever put on my lips. This one has a very light pink color. I think it doesn't really change the color of my lips much, but it feels amazing. And whenever I do very like bold looks like the one I'm wearing right now, I don't really like to put on any lipstick that's not nude. So I think I'm just going to wear my lip balm today. They also have tinted ones. It feels so good. Alright guys, so take one last look and we are going to go ahead and move on to look number 2. Okay guys, so we're going to get started with look number 2, and for look number 2 we're going to be doing an almost all neutral look because this palette seems very scary because it has such like beautiful, super rich colors in it. But I don't know if you guys have noticed that it also has some really, really good neutrals. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So it has 6 beautiful, like very neutral shades that you can get natural looks with. And those are going to be mostly what we use for this look right now. I primed my eyelid with the eye primer by Anastasia. And the first color we are going to use is the one called The Supreme. And I'm just going to use that one all around the crease of my eye. So I stamped it on first, and now I'm just going around and making sure it blends out really nicely. The brush I'm using is a Sephora Collection number 10 brush, which is just a very fluffy brush. Anything very soft that will help you diffuse works. Okay, so that color is on, and it is a beautiful like transition shade basically. I switched my brush to the Sephora Collection number 27, and I got the color HOE, and I'm going to put that one on the outer corner of my eye and into the crease to darken it up a little bit. And I'm taking it all the way in and just blending it into that first color we put on. I'm going to deepen it up even more with that same brush and the color Back Rolls, and I'm just keeping that one on the outer half of my crease. I'm just blending back and forth with my brush. Remember to not put a lot of pressure on it because it'll blend easier. I'm switching my brush to the E17 by Morphe, and I'm going to tap some of that color Beast on the outer corner of my eyelid and bringing it to the center at the bottom there to smoke it out a bit. I know this looks a little messy right now, but we're going to go over it with a blending brush. So back with my E27 by Sephora Collection, we're just going to go over that black color and diffuse it all. For underneath my brow, I'm grabbing a flat brush and the color Headliner, and I'm just blending that white shade into our transition color. And look at that super neutral smoky eye that we have. I switched my brush to the Sephora collection number 13, which is my favorite flat brush at the moment. And I got the color Inspire, and I'm just tapping that one on my eyelid. Alright, so this is what we have so far after we put that color Inspire on our eyelid. As you can see, a very basic, just like nice smoky eye with a little bit of a shimmery color on the eyelid. I am going to use one of the bright colors in this look. For today's look, I'm going to go ahead and get the color Brick Road, and we are going to put that one in our inner corner of the eye. So we're going to have a nice little pop of color right here in the inner corner with that color Brick Road. Okay, so just like this. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back to finish up the under eye. Alright guys, so for the under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use this teeny tiny brush. This is the E36 by Morphe. And I'm getting the teeniest, tiniest dab of the color Beast. And I'm putting it very, very close to my lashes on the outer half of my under eye. Of course, make sure you make it meet right here at the end. With the same brush, I got a teeny tiny dab of the color Back Rose, and I am extending that to all the way underneath my tear duct area and connecting it to that black. And then to smoke all of that out, I'm grabbing my M506 by Morphe and the color The Supreme, and I am just smoking that all under my lower lash area. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I put on mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back in a second to show you guys the final look. Alright guys, so here I am. This is look number 2 right here. Let me tell you a few little details that I went ahead and did. I went ahead and added an eyeliner to my waterline. I used my roller lash mascara on my lashes. And the lashes I put on, which I'll show you close up in a second, are these right here. These are Lily lashes, and the style I got them in is the style Barcelona, which is very similar to the Miami ones, except they taper in. I've had Miami's before, and I did have a little bit of an issue with them being too long, like in the center, because I feel like they covered my brow a little bit and it looked a bit weird. These I think I like a bit more than the Miami's because they taper in, but they're just as full and fluffy. And then on my lips, I used another one of those glosses that I got, the Emily Corden ones. This one is called Cheek Cheek Boom, and it's a beautiful like peachy shade. I thought it would match that peachy color on my crease, and I think it does. It looks really, really nice. And so yeah, this is look number 2 right here. I'm going to show you guys a bit of a close-up so you guys can see it in detail. I love the pop of color in the inner corner and how it looks very neutral everywhere else. The lashes are pretty awesome. These Barcelona lashes by Lily Lashes are amazing, right? Alright, let's get started with the third look. My eyelids are primed with the Anastasia eyelid primer. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the color Unicorn Tribe. And I'm stamping this one on the crease of my eye first, and then I'm going to start blending. So now I'm blending it out back and forth, windshield wiper motions. I'm going back and I'm doing a second layer of it. Next I'm going in with a big brush and the color Headliner. And we are putting this one right underneath our brows as a highlight shade. The first blending brush I used was the M433 by Morphe, and this one is the E17. And with this one, I'm just packing the color BBDC on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm blending it into the crease ever so slightly. Back with the M433, we are going to blend out our edges. I went ahead and cleaned underneath my eye with a little wipe real quick. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. And I'm doing it with a flat brush from Morphe. This one is the M432 and the Anastasia eyelid primer. So with the Sephora collection number 13 flat brush and the color Brick Road, I am going ahead and starting to fill in that cut crease. So I'm putting this one on the first third of my eyelid. With that same brush, I flipped it over, I grabbed the color Beyond, and I'm tapping that one on the center of the eyelid. I'm grabbing a little bit of the yellow and I'm making sure that things blend right here. And then I'm going back with the color BBDC to just make sure things blend out here on the outer corner as well. With the M433 and a bit of Unicorn Tribe, we are going to make sure that those colors blend into one another by just tapping that brush in between the two. Okay, so now that things look like this, I'm going to get the color Headliner and we are going to put it right here in the inner corner of the eye and blend it into the yellow color ever so slightly. Now, usually when I do 5 looks 1 palette, I stick strictly to the palette that I'm using and I use nothing else. But I will sometimes use like eyeliner in my waterline that is a little different, and I had never done this before, but it's eyeliner, so why not? We're going to go ahead and use this eyeliner by Urban Decay. It is a liquid eyeliner and it is in the color Pyro. And we are going to go ahead and place it right here where we cut that crease. Alright, my camera's not focusing, but just draw a line where the line is. Alright guys, so this right here is how it should look. So this is the top of the eyes pretty much finished. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup and I'll be back to finish up the under eye. With my E36 brush from Morphe, I'm grabbing the color BBDC and I'm putting it halfway through my under eyes, really close to my lower lash line, and connecting it here at the end. Switching over to the M506, I'm grabbing the color Unicorn Tribe and I'm connecting it all the way to the tear duct area, and then I'm going to go underneath BBDC and all the way to the end here. Lastly, I'm just going to make sure that the white meets at the bottom right here with the color Unicorn Tribe. Okay, and this right here is the way it should look before you put on eyeliner and mascara. I'm not going to do eyeliner at the top of my eyes. I am going to go ahead and do some mascara, maybe a little bit of waterline eyeliner, and I'll put on some lashes to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so I am back. I put a burgundy eyeliner in the waterline of my eye and the Lily lashes in Barcelona on, and this right here is the final look. And this is what it looks like from a little further away. I really like the way it came out. On my lips, I have 3 things. I have a lip liner from MAC. This one is Whirl by MAC. Then I just kind of like dabbed in the middle a little bit of MAC Snob, which is a super like pinky shade, but I did like just very slightly tapped it in the center. And then the third thing is what made it a little bit shinier, which is this right here. This is the Manhattan Flare lip balm from Emily Gordon. Okay guys, so look number 3 was a lot of fun and for sure one of my favorite ones that I've done so far. For look number 4, we are going to throw it back to a little bit more of a natural look with a pop of color. My eyelids are primed with the Anastasia primer, and the first color we are going to use is going to be that white color in the palette, the color Headliner, and I am tapping it underneath my brow with the Sephora Collection brush in number 12. Next, I'm grabbing my Sephora Collection brush in the color HOE, and I'm going to start tapping that color around the crease of my eye to add some depth there. So just tap, tap, tap it, and all the way to the inner part of the crease. So now that that color is kind of placed there, we are going to start blending it. So I'm going with that same brush, just back and forth through the crease, until it kind of mixes in with that white shade headliner that we had put in at first. With a big fluffy brush, this is the number 10 by Sephora Collection. I'm grabbing a little bit of the color The Supreme, and I'm going to just do windshield wiper motions with that one, just to make the 2 colors HOE and headliner mix even better. We're trying to create a very gradient effect. With the same number 27 brush, I'm grabbing the color Back Rolls, and I'm just tapping that one in the eyelid very, very close to the crease of the eye. And I'm going to mix it in, and we're going to put it throughout the crease and then also all over the eyelid. I want to intensify the color Back Rolls on the eyelid, so I'm grabbing my Sephora Collection number 13 brush and I am just tapping it all over the eyelid. Back with the number 27 brush, I'm just going to make sure everything mixes and blends. And now with the big fluffy brush, number 10, and the color The Supreme on the crease. This is how things are looking so far, and I'm going to get a bit of the color Beast and I'm going to intensify it very, very close to my lashes. Alright, so this right here is what we have, nicely diffused from the darkest brown to the white underneath my eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and I'll be back to finish the under eye. So I realized that I was not recording anything I just did. So let me take you guys through it quickly. As you can see, I finished my eye and I totally thought I was recording everything. I've been talking to a camera that's not recording for the past 5 minutes, so that's fun. So what I did was I grabbed the E36 from Morphe in the color Dream It, and I put it really, really close to my lower lash line. I kind of like stamped it there so that it would be very, very pigmented. And then I blended that out with the Morphe M506 and the color Headliner. I put it all underneath here and extended it out to meet the top. In the inner corner with the number 18 brush, I did the color Inspire right there. I mixed it into the brown, mixed it a little bit into the blue. I have a little bit of mascara at the top of my lashes. I haven't put mascara underneath yet. And in my waterline, I put this eyeliner right here. This is the Artist Color Pencil by Makeup Forever in number 200. If you guys have a more intense blue than this one, I would do it. This is my only blue eyeliner, so this is the one I put in the waterline of my eye. And I think you're now caught up with everything I did while I thought I was recording. I'm going to go ahead and do mascara on my bottom lashes, and I am also going to put some falsies on, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like with the lashes and mascara on. The day I'm recording this is 4th of July, so the pop-up blue is very convenient. I might do red lips later. No, I won't. But this right here is what the eye looks like up close. Okay, and this is what it looks like from a little further away. I hope you guys enjoyed look number 4. Let's go on to the final look. Let's get started with look number 5, the last look in this video. I already have primer on my eyelids, and it is the Shadow Insurance Primer by Too Faced. And I'm going to go ahead and start by pressing the color Headliner to my brow bone area. The next color I'm grabbing is the color Brick Road, and I'm just going to go ahead and tap it all around the crease of my eye. We are tapping it because I want it to look really nice and bright and pigmented. All around, just like this. And I'm going back with my Sephora number 12 brush, which was the brush I used to put on the color Headliner. And I'm just tapping around that white just to make sure it diffuses nicely and it blends into the yellow. Then I'm grabbing the color Texas Made with my Sephora number 27 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and press it on the outer corner of my eye and blend it slightly into the crease. And I'm doing the same thing in the inner corner. We are going to do a halo eye. And then I'm just going to make them meet right here on the crease of the eye. Now this bright pink mixed in with that bright yellow is going to make a super like neon orange on the crease. You just have to mix it together. So I'm going back with my number 10 brush and the color Brick Road, and I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions over the edge of the pink, and once they mix together they're going to create a like orangey neon color. And just keep blending and switching between the two brushes until you get there. The crease is looking good, and I'm just going to go ahead and intensify that pink on the inner and outer side. Just like that. And then with my Sephora number 13 brush and the color Inspire, we are going to go ahead and tap that color in the center of my eyelid. Tap, tap, tap it. And I'm tapping it all the way to the crease. Let me show you guys something real quick, because I know I'm not the only person out there with uneven eyelids. So on this eye, that is the one that I usually show you guys, I am putting it all the way to like the crease right there, like the fold. On this one here, because my crease folds a lot lower, like it folds right here, I'm going to take it a little bit above so that it matches this crease. So as you can see, I took it all the way here, but my crease folds a little bit below that. So just so that you guys make them even, basically. So with makeup, it's important to like have symmetry, and if your face is asymmetric like my eyes are, then you just have to do your best to make them look the same. Okay, so this is how everything is looking. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup and I'll be back to finish up the eye. Okay guys, so I'm back. The rest of my face is on and let's go ahead and finish up the eye. With the E36 from Morphe, I'm grabbing that bright pink shade called Texas Made and I'm going to just put it all under my lower lash line. A second coat of it, just back and forth with that tiny little brush. And then I'm grabbing my Morphe M506 and the color Brick Road and I'm just going to smoke that underneath that pink, back and forth and connecting it to the end right here. Make sure you go back a couple times so you can get it as intense as you want it. And then the last step is to grab the color Inspire and I'm just going to tap that color in the inner corner of the eye. Okay, so this is what you want your eye to look before putting mascara and lashes on it. I'm going to go ahead and do those two things and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, I am back with my Barcelona lashes by Lily Lashes. Those are the ones that I've been using this whole video and loving them, by the way. And this right here is the final look. And this is what it looks like from a little further away. On my lips, I have MAC's Lip Liner and Whirl. I have Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and then the NARS Orgasm Lip Oil. That was look number 5. I honestly really hope you guys enjoyed all 5 looks that I created with this beautiful palette by Alyssa Edwards that Anastasia made. I did not think I would have as much fun as I had with this one. This palette, even though it looks quite scary, is very versatile. It has 6 beautiful neutral shades and 8 beautiful, really vibrant colors. Don't forget to please follow my Instagram account if you guys want to see these looks up close, pictures of them and how they look on there. The Instagram handle is @Alonso, so make sure you guys are following me over there. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. My name is Patty and I would love it if you hit that red subscribe button down below and joined in on the fun. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!